Hi, this is Shane with Center Fire Systems, and today we're showing you the new Portuguese FMP G3 kits we just got in. When you receive them in the box, when you open it up, you'll see it just like this. You're going to see a checklist on the top, all the individual pieces that we've checked off inside the bag. When you open up the bag, we lay out the parts. The first things you're going to see is a baggie that will have all the small pins and springs. In some cases, early on, some of the kits had the charging handle removed. In this case, we've had to have them leave them in there. Each kit that when we're reviewing them, we make sure they slide. So a few pieces on the checklist will be already assembled to the charging tube. Now, regarding the checklist, each kit before it ships is checked through, and we put a check mark that each one is in the bag. The one thing we do that you don't show on the checklist is on these sights, we are making sure that they will function properly. They lock in place. And what happens is we found some that the springs either broke off and they will just rotate without locking in. So that's part of our check. We're also making sure the bolts are complete. Some of these have matching serial numbers. If they did, you would see a serial number here. There'd be 3 serial numbers on this part. Here, down there on the firing pin area, and then on the bottom here. In this case, if you notice, this one is marked HK 7 of 1964. But getting back to it, so you'll get the buttstock. It will be complete. Trigger housing, functioning, complete. Handguard with steel insert. The trunnion, which is located here. And then the charging handle, which we do function test. Obviously the complete bolt. And then the sight, in some cases, the cap is screwed in already, so you want to look at that. Sometimes they're loose in the bag, but you want to look there for that. So again, on our checklist, you're going to notice that the charging handle is separate with some of the pieces, but they are still attached to the tube. We are also carrying a variety of replacement parts and some bayonets. So one of the pieces that we have that is pretty handy is if your rear sight isn't functioning properly or you want to just upgrade it, we have the original HK rear sights. They have the spring on the bottom and the bearings in there, so they will lock in place. The part number on this is HK 8200. We also have a replacement buttstock. We've hand selected these out. It's a nice upgrade. This one does not have a serial number on it. Part number on this one is HK 8940. We also have the G3 bayonets. This is an early straight bayonet. It is function tested to make sure the locking piece will move. The blades may have a nick in them. The tips could be just a little bit off. But overall, they're good straight bayonets. The sheaths are nice and intact. It has that wood grain plastic. That part number is BAY0018. We are getting ready to add in a bunch of US compliant parts, and we will have some flats coming in soon. Again, the part number on these is KIT 0041. If you look at them, you'll also find that we have a matching serial number kits, which will be the stock, the trigger assembly, and the 3 parts on the bolt. They will all match. They're typically been a 3-digit number. They're ready to go.